The foundation of every empire starts with the strike of a titan.
Behold the vertical backbone, built to drive civilization deep.
Every micron is a testament to unyielding vertical precision. The silent pressure that generates 1,000 tons of impact.
Intelligence at the center of the strike.
Born from pressure, built to anchor the shock waves of progress. It starts with a vision of unbreakable structural integrity.
A relentless march towards industrial supremacy.
Damping the fury to protect the machine's soul.
Potential awakened to drive the steel into the core.
Forging the guide that defines the vertical path.
The command center of subterranean force.
The pivot of stability, locked for 1,000 blows.
Lifeblood for the heart of the impact. Secured by the force of industrial excellence.
Regulating the heat of a vertical marathon.
Technology meets the iron foundation of stability.
A scale that commands the construction horizon.
Our signature on the impact of tomorrow.
The Earth is about to yield. T+ Industrial Mastery. Calculating the dynamics of impact from within the mind.
Where theory meets the reality of 1,000-ton pressure.
Sharp to the micron for a true vertical journey. Perfect surfaces for frictionless high-speed thrusts.
Ensuring stability under the heat of repetitive strikes.
Shaping the hoisting power for massive steel piles.
Every stability starts with a precise line.
Eternal bonds against every geological tremor.
Harder than rock, more durable than time.
A solid foundation for industrial progress. Conducting energy to every beat of the iron heart.
Monitoring the absolute perpendicular path.
Awakening the beast inside the steel shell.
Seeing through material to ensure total safety.
Armored against the mud and salt of the site. Digitalizing power for peak piling efficiency.
Identified for a legacy of massive impacts.
The giant rises to conquer the deep earth.
Ready for the first industrial heartbeat. Power waiting to be released. T+ piling rig.
Steel tendons holding the weight of change.
Vertical journeys begin with a smooth movement.
Bloodlines of the Titan, connected with precision.
The point of impact, ready for the strata.
Nervous system, controlling force with intelligence.
Explosive power, tamed in a steel mold.
The scale of a giant, ready to reach deep. Protecting every detail against the grind of time.
The majestic motion of industrial power.
Safety confirmed by engineering discipline.
Leverage mechanics, optimizing vertical lift.
Feeling the life in every pressure line.
Roughness giving way to absolute smoothness. Ready for depths without limits. Positioning the strike to the exact millimeter. Freedom of motion on a solid foundation.
Total control over 40 tons of momentum.
Endurance through millions of impacts.
Ready to carry the mark of superiority.
The mission begins. T+ Industrial.
The foundation of the future is on the move. Massive scale, requiring absolute transport precision. First contact with the ground, we will transform. Raising the spine of industrial power. A vertical horizon, measured in force and depth.
Precision guidance for the fury of the strike. Gravity awakened, ready to be unleashed.
The pulse of progress, driven deep into the earth.
Finding the stability of the world's tallest structures.
Combustion turned into the force of creation.
Data-driven force, ensuring every pile reaches its mark.
The strength to move mountains, one pile at a time. The vibration of industrial destiny. Endurance that outlasts the storm and the stone. A vertical guardian in the heart of the city's growth. measuring the resistance of the Earth's memory. Navigating the heart of an infrastructure marathon. Stability that holds true under the weight of the blow.
The depth is reached. T+ industrial.
Geometry of force, angled for structural support. Defying the vertical to conquer the terrain. Power that resonates through the elements. Managing the fury of a 1,000-ton impact.
The invisible line of structural perfection.
Forged in fire, tested by the Earth's resistance. The relentless rhythm of deep foundation mastery. Securing the weight of a new skyscraper's heart. Collective force, anchoring the path over the abyss. The fluid energy of massive vertical hoisting.
Precision placement, down to the last millimeter.
Instant control over 40 tons of falling steel. The final strike that solidifies a dream. Unyielding in the storm, anchored in the mud.
A sanctuary of stability in the dark.
Integrity verified beneath the surface of the steel. Visionary engineering in the heart of the dust. Guidance that survives the fury of 1,000 blows. Leaving a legacy of strength deep in the earth. The foundation is absolute. T+ industrial. The physics of impact, refined for absolute density. Defeating the resistance of stubborn geological layers. Maintaining industrial perfection in the dirt. Precision that never sleeps, building the future. Flexibility that tames the most difficult gradients. A symphony of force, tuned to the skyscraper. The lifeblood of the strike, surging with energy. Finishing site preparation with a master's touch. Endurance that survives the fury of 1,000,000 cycles. A day's work, solidified in bedrock. T+ industrial.
Attention to the tension that defines the final result.
Mastering the elements of the foundation marathon. Fueling the ambition to pierce the world's crust. hoisting towards the peak of industrial performance. Guided by the stars, built for the Earth's core.
Seeing the invisible thermal balance of quality.
Cleanly defined for a perfect vertical impact. Collective power, paving the way for connection. Isolating the man from the machine's fury.
Unyielding. Always ready. T+ Industrial.
The resonance of 1,000 tons into 1 point. Surgical penetration in raw geological chaos. Performance from desert heat to Arctic frost. The morning view of a world made stable. The silent agility of massive vertical progress.
A beacon of stability on the foundation of the world.
Safety and precision in every meter of motion. Reaching beyond the limits of surface endurance.
The hydraulic pulse of a deep foundation titan.
The harmony of traction and downward force.
Shaping the geometry of a modern empire.
Every detail protected for relentless work. A perspective that turns chaotic into manageable. Managing the energy of transformation.
A sanctuary of focus above the dust of the world.
The final locks of a vertical building legend.
And you have the prettiest gold Schulbelheim. Certified to reach the bedrock of the future.
Our signature on the foundation of tomorrow. The piling rig. Built to anchor the world's dreams. T+ Industrial, the absolute masterpiece.